Scrap, the world start clap, all human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get to you.
On What Matters at the Roundtable, Stanley, Wes McPherson. Tonight, live at 7:30, we're coming to you from Pegasus. We're in April now, April the 5th, 2016. We're on Pegasus, we're on live on Channel 13, Time Warners. You can call in tonight, area code 607-272-0319. Call in, you might have something to say. You might want to be involved with the discussion tonight. You might have some input, so you can call in live. The lines are open. Area code 607-272-0319. It's What Matters at the Roundtable tonight, live at 7:30. Also with me tonight, co-host Milton Webb. Also, I want to tell you our broadcast. A lot of people trying to catch our broadcast, and it starts also tonight at 7:30, and then tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Also, Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. And if you miss those days, you can pick it up Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Okay, that's the broadcast for What Matters at the Roundtable. Milton, how you doing?
Not bad. How are you, Sandy?
Good. I heard some news on what the governor did about this minimum wage thing. We told them last week that we was not a part of what they're doing. They went indoors and made some kind of agreement with the Republicans on some $12, no good. Our campaign is not about what their campaign is. Their campaign is about money and feeding themselves and keeping the money in their pocket. They don't want to help the people. They don't want to give the people nothing. When we went to the Workers Center yesterday, Tompkins County Workers Center, Pete Myers asked me, did I heard about what did they do? I said, no, I didn't hear about it because it wasn't no good news. I only hear about good news. That wasn't no good news. That was nothing. That was bad news. They're telling people $12, no good. $15 was the fight, okay? And that was a minimum wage start. They didn't even start there. They went to $12, okay? A living wage here, Savante Merritt, with the city, it's $14.34. Also with the county, $14.34. So what are they doing? What is this governor doing? No, we not on his campaign, and we said it from the beginning, and they was trying to get us to hush up because our campaign is going past them. Our movement is going past them. Our movement is not under the table racket. We're not about this nonsense. We're not playing people. We're not lying to people. We're telling people, listen, we know where the money is at, and we're headed to get it.
Right. Well, you see, the whole thing about it is, when we was doing $15 an hour, we was talking about $15 an hour right now. Mm-hmm. Okay? What Governor Coumo is talking about is $15 an hour over a span of 5 to 6 years. Mm-hmm. All right? So now if living wage is now $14.34, and all he want to give you is $12, you still $2.34 behind the time. Okay, so now by the time he decided to give you $15 an hour in the next 5 to 6 years, all right, what do you think living wage is going to be? I have people talking about, Stanley, you know that what they say. Well, if you raise it to $15 an hour, then the people in the stores are going to have to raise their prices to make this here, to make that there. But the whole thing about it is, and I've said this before, the people are going to raise their prices anyway. Mm-hmm. If you're making $15 an hour, you got a chance to be able to buy that stuff. If you don't, at $12 an hour, you are going to struggle.
That's right.
So when it comes right down to it, Governor Cuomo, he jumped out there and he said $15 an hour, $15 an hour. He told everybody $15 an hour. Now he backing it up, $3. Okay, so now those $3 are where? Going what? Going to who? Mm-hmm. What are they doing? So the money is going where? Right. It ain't going to the people.
It sure ain't.
So the $12 an hour that you're going to get is going to keep you in poverty. That $15 an hour in 5 to 6 years that Governor Cuomo want to give you is going to keep you in poverty. So if you jump aboard this train and you get on this living wage thing, you will make the money that you're supposed to make. Now, I'm not saying that they're not going to raise prices in the stores, but you will be able to compete with your pocket when you go to the store to buy what you need to buy. And the whole thing about it is, when you come out of that store, you can hold your head up high because you'll probably still have money in your pocket.
Exactly. See, we knew that the Republicans was not aboard. They was not trying to come aboard this program. And
right.
So all they was doing, they went behind closed doors to try to make a deal. And this is just the right and left saying to the people, saying to America, saying to the community, listen, you know what? We hear what you're saying, but we're not going to give you what you want because we don't want you to have this living wage. We don't want you to have money. This is what they're telling people. So they're sitting behind doors, but then when voting time comes, they're going to come out and tell and lie to people and tell them to vote for them. Now, you same people that seeing what they're doing now, I need you to cast your vote the other way, okay? That's your voice, saying to them, enough is enough, and don't give them your vote. That's it, point blank. Do not give them your vote because this is what they're doing. They're doing it to Hispanics, Dominicans, blacks, whites, Puerto Rican. They are Dominican. They're doing it to everybody. They are twisting your life upside down. Why? Because they know, okay, where the power is at. The power is in the people. Right now, they 1%. They looking good now, but when that vote come, when the ballot box time come, they 1% ain't nothing because we're 99%. And now all of them is running for office. So you find out who's running and you find out who's denying you now, okay? Because that's why they're going behind closed doors because they don't want their name on it. They don't want to say, oh, well, we did it because they know they're coming up. They 2 years is up, or they 4 years is up, or they 6 years is up. And so now they're coming. And so now they're looking for you now, okay? That's why they don't want nobody to know.
Right.
We don't even know who went. We know it was the Republicans and Democrats went in the closed door. But they don't want to say who did it, who said it.
No, they don't.
Okay? But and the governor know, reason why we know he went into office because this is his last term.
Yeah.
So it don't mean nothing to him, but whoever's coming behind him and all of those congressmen and all of those senators, they are coming up, okay? They're voting, they're coming up. And so they don't want no one to know that they was in that room.
Right.
Okay, but we do know, it was Republicans and Democrats went in there and came out with nothing, okay? $12. That's a slap in the face. Get out of here, you know? We're not on that program. You know, we was never on that movie. No. Why you want upstate to hush up?
No.
You sending $12 to upstate. Why? Because we are going past what you talking about. And we are not involved with that nonsense you doing.
No.
So you say, oh, $12 for upstate. Get out of here. All of these jails, all these prisons up here, listen, these prisons are making millions up here, okay?
Right.
But the people that lives in the town and can't get nothing. But the prisons are making millions.
You know, you got people right here in Ithaca, all right, that grew up here, played outside in the dirt and everything else, went and got their little baths, went to bed, go to sleep here, do all of this stuff here. Do you know a lot of these people that come from Ithaca can't even get an apartment because of the simple fact that they're not making the money, they're not having the means and the ways to do it. And you sit up here and you listen to Governor Cuomo. This is the difference between Governor Cuomo and Stanley and I, all right? He wants to give it to you over 6 years. Stanley and I want it now.
That's right.
All right, we're not trying to be greedy or nothing, but the whole thing about it is we know because we've been in that boat, we're in that boat, and we're down with these people who not making that money. We're with them, and we know exactly how it works. All right, we know. You'll tell us this pipe dream, and you'll make it sound so sweet, so good, it'll be just right when we hear it. And now all of a sudden, you want to pull the rug out from underneath us, make us stumble, talking about $15 an hour. Now you want to back it up to 12. All right, so now who are the people that's deciding this for you? All right, who's deciding this for you? Because it ain't him.
That's right.
It ain't me. And and what we're talking about is still $15 an hour now.
Exactly. And people knows that in just this year with the economy, is sky high, the inflation's, people can't make it. People need money this year, now. And imagine in the next year, not even 4 or 5 years, I'm just talking about in 2 years, how things go up, how prices go up, how people need, the rent goes up, everything goes up and people can't afford. And you talking about, and this man talking about 4 or 5 years, we back where we started, $8.25.
Right.
It's just like when we started the program 3 years ago.
Yep.
Just back to where we at, if we listen to them.
Right.
Because they will put us right back to where we started, like we didn't even start this thing. So we're telling people, we're saying as inflation goes up, living wage go up, we're going up with taxes, we're going up with everything. Everything goes up, the living wage goes up. This is what we're saying. We're starting from now. We're not waiting. I don't care, the governor, he's my governor. No. He's not for me. He's not for the people. He's sitting at the desk, he's talking trash. He's not doing nothing for us. I'm ashamed to say that this guy's a governor for me. His father did things, I loved his father because he made things happen for people. The man loved people. But his son, no, sorry. You're not doing nothing because you would have made it $15 off the top. You wouldn't have cared what people said. You wouldn't have went under the table. Listen, you're sitting in the seat right now, you're holding power, and you're not using it. So your father, Mario, was beautiful. But, man, you, no good because you ain't helping people. And, and if I had a chance to go and tell you, I'll tell you face to face. This is what I'm telling you. You're not helping people. You're sitting in a seat and you went to $12 after you told people you was on the $15 move. So what you did? Your words is yourself, so your word, that's your bond. So we really can't put no trust in that because you ain't make nothing out of that. But this is what we're saying.
Yes.
And you have to talk to people like this.
Yeah.
Because these people think we are playing.
We're not playing.
They think this is a game.
Ain't no game.
People's lives is at stake.
All lives. All lives matter. All lives are at stake. All lives matter. And when it comes right down to it, and these people don't want to give you that $15 an hour, I'm going to tell you something, all right? Ask them to change paychecks with you for 3 months. Don't go to the bank, because your paycheck don't allow you to put money in the bank. Don't go to the bank. Live off your paycheck for 3 months, and I guarantee you will get no takers. None. Nobody. Coumo, the people that was in that room with the door shut,
Thank you.
None of them is going to go and take your money
That's right.
for 3 months and try to live off of
That's
it
right.
and tell us how they making it.
That's right.
All right, they ain't going to do that
So,
because they know they can't.
That's right.
They can't do it. It's not coming up there. It's not going to be right.
Yeah.
And the whole thing about it is, but they expect you to do it. They expect you to do it. All right? So therefore, like I said, all you people that's sitting out there, sitting up here talking about somebody don't need, we don't have to have, there's nowhere in the world we should get that. All right, for all y'all that's sitting